Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is Frank the Vamp, and tonight we're going to talk about a movie that it's so bad. It has no redemption values. It's not so bad it's good. It's not that it's entertaining. The movie is just garbage. Found footage garbage. I didn't think it could be this bad. When I went to that theater with my friend, we thought we were going to be alright. We were not. This movie is boring. Oh, so boring. Oh, the plot. Oh, man. I'm going to have to talk about the plot. It's just actually complicated. It actually tries to have a story. And it's so dumb and complicated that it's a pain having to describe it to you. And I don't even remember it because it's so bad that I tried to erase it from my memory. I had to go back and, and actually, put myself through it again, in some ways, try to read the synopsis. I can't do it. It's just, this is so bad. This is a pain. So what am I talking about? I usually don't do videos of movies I don't like, but I want to make this movie. I wanted to make this review of this movie because I wanna. I don't like. I don't want any more found footage movies coming out. Not this bad. I mean, I want to make sure that Hollywood goes back to producing horror the way it was. There was no found footage, and we survived, and we had really great movies. We had awesome, beautiful movies. From the werewolf, an American werewolf in London. We had The Exorcist. We had we have more recent awesome ones such as the what's this movie called? The Conjuring. Oh man, awesome movie, man. We have Insidious. We had so many great kick-ass movies, and guess what? They're not found footage. Why the hell do we need found footage? But anyways, I decided to sacrifice myself. I put myself through this crap again to show you why Paranormal Activity has to get. In fact, you guys know how I did the fifth one. She was kind of entertaining, which found footage. Once again, I'm gonna say it can be done right, but it has to be done with a lot of care, effort, and if you're really gonna do a found footage film, make it that it has a point of why it's found footage. Make something clever, come up with a twist, an idea. Don't just recycle the same plot and just slap a couple differences and just ship it out. But I digress. Paranormal Activity films 2 through 4, same plot. Couple, I said it again in the other video. Couple, that goes into this house, or a family that goes into this house, or a boyfriend girlfriend that go into this house, and basically they start hearing strange noises and things. So eventually they get curious and they put cameras for one reason or for another all around the house. Then they start seeing little things like a light turns off or something. They get freaked out. A little thing that moves or something, and they go like, "Oh man, it's paranormal," blah blah. And then they start snooping around and getting close to it, and then they get killed by witches. Some crap like that, man. And it's like exactly the same stupid thing over and over again. And the only paranormal thing going on is that people keep going to watch these freaking movies. Paranormal Activity 4 cost $5 million to make. Paranormal Activity has made so far $140 million. Why? Why? Okay. The wonder of Paranormal Activity 4 is coming up to you right now. Well, let's see. This was directed by Henry Juice and Ariel Schulman. Schulman was apparently the directors of Paranormal Activity 3, which, by the way, wasn't any better. I don't know if I want to put myself through all these movies, so I don't know if I'm gonna ever do that. Third one is hugely bad too, but this is exceptionally bad. So it starts Catherine Newton and Matt Shively in Of course, Katie Featherston, the cute girl from the first movie, that keeps popping up for some reason in all those movies. I think it's because she might actually be the only actress that's okay. Otherwise, there's nothing here. So I mean, so this the two main guys are these kids, boyfriend and girlfriend. I think they're just video cam chatting and stuff and doing things what normal things do. And here comes the plot. Oh my god, I have to play the plot. So apparently on the second or third paranormal activity, I don't know what happened. The family from before got killed and they stole their baby. Katie. The girl, whatever his name. Yeah, yeah, Katie and stole Hunter, the baby, and that's how the movie begins or something. And then next thing you know, you're having this supposedly family who are, please don't ask me to explain, but they're somehow related. I don't know how the hell, because I can't keep track of it because it's so boring and stupid. But they find this, talking to her boyfriend, and they find these little kids who parents is the neighbors, and then for some reason the neighbor freaks out, and then they get committed, and she gets committed to a mental institution. I don't know what the hell. Something happens like that. And then they actually agree to take care of the kid for a few days or something like that. Meanwhile, she recovers. And but shoot, then lo and behold, paranormal activity crap keeps happening. And then product placement, uh, Kinect from Microsoft Kinect from the Xbox gets featured because it's so creepy. Because when you turn your light off, and then you see the little points where the little Kinect maps you. So the movie probably wanted to be a Kinect commercial, as if you really want your video game console to be a hunting presence in your house. So every time you turn it on or you leave it on there, you think that it's bringing portals to other ghosts, or you're gonna see a ghost. Uh, Definitely, I don't think that was a good commercial. If it was intended to be a commercial, in fact. But it's not scary. It's not creepy. And I mean, what else can I say? This keep escalated, and then they show, the girl finds out that the dude, the boyfriend or whatever friend that she has, apparently records, their video chats, and they go on Skype or something like that, and then she goes, and then he goes like, oh, you know what we should do? We should just put cameras all around the house. So they put cameras all around the house, and guess what? They start noticing these little things with the Kinect, with the lights, with the thing, with little things that looks male look, and then they keep snooping, and then they find out and with some neighbors and witches and some weird things and the little kid. And, oh man, I'm just I can't do that. I can't do this anymore. If you really want to follow the plot and you can successfully explain it to me, go ahead. You're better. You're a better man than me. Uh, Here's the point I want to make. I'm already made one. I think the story is completely stupid. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to be complicated. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a stupid little cheap film that's gonna make a lot of money, and you succeeded. You didn't even need to get that complicated because you could have done any crap. You could just have these teenagers making out the whole movie, and then a ghost appears and whatever. And it appear on cam. That's it. That's just, it doesn't matter. So plot doesn't need to be this complicated, and it is. Um, the plot devices, the a Kinect is not scary. Watching little dots that look like a ghost or a little kid, it's not scary. The effects are not that great. The kills are not that great or not that cool. I'm gonna give 1 point to Paranormal 2 3 to having one good kill. This thing they try to recycle some of that thing. It's not good. So it's not gory. It's not stylish. The actors are. I mean, they're kids. I mean, I can't be hard on them, but they're not good. They're not particularly great. I guess the little girl, the what's her name? Catherine Newton. I mean, she's alright. I mean, the teenage girl. I'll give her half a point, I guess. Um, what else can I say? So we have horrible acting. We have they attempt to have some humor. There's no laugh. They did not scare me. Like usually, even bad horror films will get a little jump out of me or something. It's not one time. My friend fell asleep. I think we heard a lady that snored so bad during that. I mean, the theater was half empty, and the lady was going like a freaking train. I tell you, the movie is boring, stupid, badly acted, badly badly made, directed. Everything that this movie is garbage. There's no redeeming quality. In fact, if this is qualifies as toilet paper for the mind, this is how bad this movie is. I wasn't scared once. I don't want to see it again ever. I don't recommend you to see this movie. And this is what found footage is turning out to be. That I don't know why people like it. It's a, I mean, I'm a true horror fan. I pride myself of loving horror, especially foreign horror, watching masterpieces from the greats of Dario Argento, to the minds of David Cronenberg, to real through real great directors, Stephen King adaptations, where David, John Carpenter's works, you get all so many masterpieces of horror, John Landis, uh, and oh, by the way, I'm gonna do a series of in great directors, But coming back to this, found footage, I can't say enough about it. Please stop it. Please stop found footage. Don't support these projects. Don't do it. They suck, and this movie sucks. If you have any comments, if you like found footage, let me know why. I mean, like I said, I give it props. There's some movies I mentioned them before that they're great, from the Blair Witch Project, from Paranormal Activity 1, which was an awesome movie. And they just took that idea and just made it garbage. That's all I can say. There's no, and because they're so cheap and they make so much money, they're gonna keep making them. So this may be a waste of my time, but at least I had to rant and I had to make this video. Take care, be blessed. See you next video.